Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to review something with you guys real quick. I'll leave a link below in the description, and I do appreciate the users that actually send me information and say, hey, put this out there. I want people to actually see this information and comment on it. And this is going to be no different than some of the material I put out there. Now, sometimes you guys know I put out material that could not be real or could be falsified or stuff, but I do that too because you guys have to understand. I know a lot of you do, but some of you kind of go ballistic, but some people haven't seen some of the footage that I've put out there, and I want them to see it and then go to the comments and then read the comments on whether something's been debunked or faked or not. But don't just say fake or debunked. As you want me to try to put out information, you should also put out information too, or references or something to it. Don't just say fake, move on, or this has been debunked. Try to give references and information to it, because I do that so that people that come across this for the first time actually see it as well. So anyway, I'm gonna just briefly look at this Admiral Wilson's memo. Some of you guys may or may not know about this, but basically this is kind of a recorded conversation between Dr. Eric Davis and Admiral Thomas R. Wilson, and I believe this took place in early 2001 or 2002. But I'm just going to review a couple of things in here, and I wanted you guys to see this. So I'll leave a link below in the description so you guys can look more in depth. And they have a lot more on this particular website. It's ufologyweb.com, but they have a lot of information on it for different sources, different documentation on crashes and everything else. But it talks about here, the Admiral Wilson memo has been described by Richard Dolan as the most significant leak of UFO related documents in many years. So as you guys go through this, and like I said, I'm not going to go through everything on it. I just kind of want to introduce you to this and let you guys go over there, read some of this stuff yourself. And if you can, come back to this video and leave a comment on it. But it gives you the history, table of contents, who was Admiral Wilson. And it goes through, if you just click on that, it actually just has an anchor, and it goes down and tells you about Admiral Wilson, who he was, and it actually gives reference to his ranking and stuff in the military. And then you can actually scroll back up if you want, or actually just read through the whole document if you want. But you can jump to certain anchor points in here, like when was it discovered, where was the Wilson Davis memo discovered. So if you go down here, of course, it'll talk about the Admiral Wilson documents were discovered among the personal effects of the late Dr. Mitchell, who died in February 2016. And then it goes on to describe who Dr. Mitchell is, and other information there. But what I was curious about was, and this is actually my first time looking at this as well, and there's a lot of ads on this site. So you guys, as you start scrolling through, you may actually click on an ad and get routed somewhere else. But what I was concerned about was some of the information, or like it says, number 7 here, the ultimate breakdown of the Admiral Wilson's leak. And it talks about why are the UFOs spotted near military bases. So basically number 7 and number 11 was some of the things I wanted to actually look at on here, especially number 11. I mean, we all have our speculations of why we see them near military bases and stuff. But this actually gives you some information, some food for thought. So since all military bases that contain nuclear weapons contain deployed forces, it says both technological as well as physical, to guard against a terrestrial attack, it is highly likely that there is a lot of corroborating evidence that has yet to come to light. And then that's it. I thought I'd give a little bit more than that. So anyway, and then it says latest post here. That's going to be interesting. Alien structures in Antarctica. So I'm not sure how in depth this goes, but I know that I was looking for some of the actual recorded information too on this. So I'll have to do a little bit of research for this. I thought they was going to have, let's see, number 6. Let's go into that and see what that's about. And there's a YouTube video on it, which is good. I haven't clicked on that video. I haven't looked at that yet. But this gives a brief overview of it. There's actually a couple of YouTube links on here. So maybe in these particular links too, it gives a breakdown of it. But I was thinking it was going to actually have recorded notes. Like I said, this is my first time kind of coming across this. Someone did send this over to me to kind of look at and wanted me to share this with you guys as well. So this is, like I said, my first time looking at this. I didn't have enough time to go in here just yet and kind of break this stuff down. But I think in the future, I may look at some of this information in here and actually make a story out of it, post it out there, and then get you guys' comments on it. Like I said, the ultimate breakdown And that's just leading to, of course, a YouTube video, which I don't want to click on that and let that play through. We'll have to go live someday and check this out. But all in all, I did want to show this to you guys, get some of your feedbacks from this particular site. Like I said, it's ufology.web.com. Then, of course, they probably got a lot more on their site. Let's see real quick. And like I said, it's got a lot of ads and stuff, pop-ups coming on here, which is fine. But it seems like they got a pretty good source of knowledge on here. So you guys see repository information. So this site's going to be something interesting we can probably look at in the future. And we can probably just go live at some point in time and check this out. But like I said, one of the main things was I did want to see some of the information they actually put here and see if we had more notes. I was expecting a little bit more notes on it, and maybe there's something embedded in here that I haven't seen yet. When was it discovered? But I think that they're also referencing other video stuff that someone else may have put out there. So what are crash truths? I'm interested in what they say about that. And like I said, it does have these ads up here. If you keep clicking them, they're just going to keep coming up. So alright, so it doesn't say that much. I thought it would give a little bit more, but some of you guys may be familiar with this. So put down in the comments what you think about this particular site. If you have some information on it, let us know. I'm going to look at some of these YouTube videos on this, and then probably get back to you guys on some kind of interested in what is being said and what's being talked about, and if we can actually find, you know, sources and notes for what was actually talked about during this briefing and stuff. So anyway, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with your friends. I've been way on vacation for just a bit, and then I take some time away, so I haven't really been posting that much lately. But I will get back to at least posting probably every other day. Got some pretty interesting videos I want to show to you guys in the coming future. Like I said, some of them may be real, some of them may be fake, but I want to put them out there because I want people to actually see this stuff. And then they always go to the comments and they want to see what everyone's saying about it. And like I said, if the videos are proven to be fake or they were fake, put it down in the comments. I'm not on here to convince you guys that this stuff is real or something's fake or anything like that. I like to kind of put it out there and get feedback from you guys from this. So anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. As always, I appreciate you guys watching.